Alright everybody, welcome back. Part 3, I believe, of the Yamaha XL. So, we got the old Hifax out, which was a lot of fun, let me tell you. So, we did have some on the bottom, which was good. I was hoping that there was still some left, so the aluminum track wasn't getting gouged up. So we got the new Hifax in. That's in place. Putting them in was a lot easier than taking them out. I did grease them before I took the old ones out to try to give it some lubrication while it was coming back out. It worked, but you know, it could have been better with probably 2 people. Probably would have worked easier. But now, what I did after I got that all done was I'm putting in my windshield. So what I did, I left the plastic on it, and I got some screws that matched the hole size, and got flat washers in the front and then lock washers in the back with of course a small nut there. So I got this side pretty much done. I got one on the other side. I'm going to finish that up. Then that'll be done. Then I got to mess with this headlight. Get this fixed. So let's see how long this will take here. Point it this way. Alright. That ought to do. Alright. So these are the hardware I'm using here. Pretty much just your standard stainless steel, I believe. Screw with the nut, and then I do the washer with the, lock washer. So I'm gonna pretty much get them in place started first. And once I got it all started, then I'll take the wrapping off. Take some of it off right now. Okay. Washer. I don't know why I decided to hold 2 of them. Alright, I got that one started. Now when I was getting all my hardware together and everything, I accidentally dropped a small lock washer down in here somewhere, and I believe it is now part of the abyss. So let me grab a lock washer real quick. Alright, now I will get a tool real quick. Which this ought to do with so we got our handy dandy screwdriver and our adjustable wrench here. I'm just gonna get on the back side of them with the adjustable wrench, hold it, and then just screw it in place. I'm gonna do it just snug. I don't want to break that glass. Well, plexiglass, whatever it's called. I know that stuff it'll splinter if you do it too much. So that's that 3 on that side. We got 3 on this side. Drop that. And then after the first couple of rides, after the first ride, I'll do a shakedown and bring it back in, see how everything's looking and performing and everything. See if anything's whacked or loose. Alright, so we got the windshields in place. Brand new windshield bought it for like 60 something bucks on eBay with free shipping. So it was the cheapest one I could find because she's not the you know, the nicest looking sled here, but she definitely got a new windshield. I'll leave that there. That'll annoy me after a while. I'll have to get rid of that. It's already annoying me. One piece of plastic. I have tools. Let's see if I can just finagle my way in there and fucking rip out the rest of this little plastic here. Loosen this a little bit. See if I can get it a little loose. There we go. Hopefully she slides out. Ha. Got it. The only reason why I don't like leaving the plastic on there when I'm mounting something, because I'm surprised I didn't have more problems doing that. Alright. Windshield done in place. Now we do the headlight after I retighten this. Don't want to forget, because then that'll be loose and on the trail somewhere. There we go. Alright. Now when I first got this snowmobile, I realized that the headlight didn't work. But it was running power to it, so what I did was I replaced the light bulb socket with another socket so I could see at night on the trails. Gunk in there. Take one of these, get in there, clean that shit a little where I see gunk. There we go. That works. That's good enough. Alright. Let's get a new light bulb. Make sure when you're installing light bulbs, never leave your oils of your hands on the light bulb. Just what I've been taught. I really don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but I seem to always do it. I guess something about the oils from your hands, I really couldn't tell you. Maybe it causes like a hot spot or some crap like that. I really don't know. Okay, so that's our light bulb, but it's never really sat in place correctly. And from the trail riding and everything and trying to jump the damn thing, I believe that's why this light ceased to operate. So what I'm going to try to do is finagle it in there to where it ain't going to go nowhere, and then I'll tighten the metal around it. But I'm trying to get into a good orientation first, where I know it'll have the most successful chance of not getting messed up. I'm thinking something like that. Something like this, and then I'm gonna try and push the metal to the headlight housing. There's metal around here, and I think if I get it close enough and I pinch this light in place, then it ain't gonna go nowhere. I don't want to fuck it up either. Like I said, there's not a lot of parts for these online, so it's sometimes you just gotta make what you got work. So it didn't really work as well as I wanted it to. I think what I'm gonna do put it in most of the way like that. Then I'll just use a couple zip ties to keep it in place. That's the same thing I did last year, and it seemed to work well for a while until she burnt out. why it would, but she sure did. Alright. So I want to pinch this thing. Seems to almost be pinched. Maybe if I do one little more alteration here, I think it's got a really good chance of just staying in place, actually. Not bad. That's pretty good. We'll do a couple more little areas. There. Pretty much got her pinched in place. That ain't going nowhere. Okay. Now that I got that, I can see I could actually make an improvement just by taking this. Now we got excess wire here, so since I got the zip ties, I'm going to put this wire where I need it and then take the zip tie and tie the wire in place so it's not jangling everywhere. There, that's pretty good. All done in place. Let's see if we got a headlight. Yep, put it all in place. I didn't even check to see if we got a headlight. Yeah, we still got no headlight, so probably something going out in the wire somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. well, I checked the bulb was messed up. That fixed it.
Except for the headlight. Alright, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Headlight Customs, Von Wayne coming at you. This is 79 Yamaha XL 540. We'll get some running videos over once the snow hits. Should be next week sometime. Have a good one, everybody. Stay warm. Have fun doing whatever you're doing in the shop or your garage, wherever you're at. Take it easy.